Hello and welcome again to another glorious day. I'm not building a complete base today, just to show you my production floor for the base, how I do it. More in-depth look. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do the grid on the bottom. Today, okay. I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm going to do the whole production floor kind of thing, but not the base configuration. Alright, let's move this out. So armor plates will go around the first area. And this is more going to be for your high-end base, not your beginner, you know, maybe intermediate to high. So what I'm doing is I'm creating basically a carousel on bottom that's going to allow me to, I guess I could have done the edge too. Oh, good job, Robert. Let's go backwards. Okay. So what it's going to do is allow me to have a place of this is the final resting place of unused ammo, pretty much, and so I've seen several different kinds of ammo production, going to one point, going to, just you have everything comes to right in front of the conveyor, and that's it, right in front of the producer. And so you end up with this guy on the back, he's full of ammo, and the guy up here, he's empty because, it's your materials getting used up here, and this is just sitting, you're having to move ammo. Now, with anything I do, I'm going to put in storage, fill in the gaps. You don't want to leave anything without stuff in it, I'm going to have to see if, I'm thinking you could apply this to this one right here as well, and just have them where they ring it like that, and just kind of go all along there. You know what I'm saying? We're going to focus on the Supreme one for the first part of this video. Actually, what I'll do is I'll focus on the Supreme on one side and the smaller loader on the other. That way I can kind of have a go between where you're at in the production, for my system, you're going to need a lot of conveyors. Now, you can scale your areas by putting small tiles in all around this base and putting a narrow one tile. Let me show you like what I'm talking about. So instead of that, this is my production area. So everything comes off. What I could do is put a wall here, to, there we go. Then on top, put in this, and then ammo would drop down in there and be controlled. Let me get this. And I don't know if this is if it's feasible this way, but let's say you only have enough for, say you can do just a narrow two aisle, So I'll take this out for now. And then we're going to take this, and I think I can stick one over the top of this. There we go. Nope. So we'll use small tiles to complete the connection. All right, there you go. Now I'll go ahead and do this front section just to, show the feasibility of it. Really? There you go. I'm going to take the other one and stick on top. We're going to do this right here. And this one is going to get a wall. There we go. Now, where you got this in here, I can put two of them in, or one of them in. But that should keep ammo out of there. But the way I set this up, you're going to be like, oh, okay. No big deal. Now, what I could do is take this top one out and put another one in, and it'll really close it up. But we're not going to worry about that. So what we're going to do is we're going to come right here, and then we're going to turn the corner. We're rolling out. I'm going to do 3 of these on each side. There, and then we're going to roll out right here to there. Yep. And that's to keep them off the corner so you don't have the traffic jam. Over here, I'm going to go ahead and go back to 3 wide. And the same over here. I'm going to do 3 wide as well over here. There we go. Well, I want to keep yeah, that's good. Now let's move on to the back row. Now you could do a 2 row here if you wanted to, just to show you the difference there. So right here I would then come and go all the way across to there, and where, there we go, let's see, put one more right here. There we go. And we can also line the storage in here just to fill it up area, Okay, so that's just to show you how to get a more compact area. That way you don't have it falling off the edges or anything like that. And you can use less conveyors too. So I can use these small tiles all the way around here, make this narrow all the way around. Okay. I'm going to go right here, and then right here, finish these out. Now, in this section, I'm going to go to there, and then Right there. Now we're going to put in the rollouts. And this is just to keep it from, we're going to do the same thing. No, wrong way, Robert. Okay, small ones, it's this way. There we go. That'll roll the corner out still and have your traffic not get jammed up. Now, you can produce too much, and I've done that, or I've shut the whole game down. You know. So, there you go. Okay, now, let's do the smaller ones on this side. And this is, say, you don't have, these should pick up. Put one there. There you go. And then there's your production. Now, I am going to do it a little different on this side versus that side. Okay? Small tiles, we are going to go okay. Let's say I go there. Well, I'll go back. So right there, and let's go right there. No, we have to make this in the middle. Okay, so there's what I'll do. Let's go 2. That way we're covering both sides. There we go. There for now. I don't like this so far. Let's put one there. Take this out. We're not going to worry about like where it's at. Okay, and then this one will be in the middle as well. And then there. Now we keep going, and you know, this may not be needed. It may just drop right down in here, but I'd rather do it this way. So let's go ahead and, we could put one in the corner, but this is for a smaller person's base. So we're just going to leave it. We're going to say it's narrow, and the rest of it can be storage internally. We're going to do pillars. Let's go right here. Or do we? No. This is where it happened. No, I won't do that either. So in this case, I'm going to take these off and go small tiles. Just to get the thing I wanted to do. All right, so let's as always, the main production area, I'm going to put in as many as I can. Should drop right here, if I'm not mistaken. There. I'm going to do this and then move as I go. Hmm. There we go. Then we're going to turn these where they roll off. Hmm. 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 Now I could make this narrower and make it just 2 conveyors on bottom, get everything closer together, you know, or I could put it right in front of it. But what I want to do is I want to have this bottom pit so I can recirculate that ammo as it comes around to the other side. So everything you see here would be mirrored over here if I was to build this base out. That's what I would do. You know, each one of them are getting loaded separately, individually, and then they're getting circulated on the bottom. So this would be all the way around, all the way here, all the way around, back around that way. Now, the larger Supremes are going to be next. So I think I'm going to have to take, put these in. And we're going to put 2 of those in. Let's see you get this going so I have it set up right. Yep. Now, this is as far down as this thing will pick up. If you go lower, you're going to have problems. So, a half wall is basically all you're getting for pickup. Below below the Supreme. Okay. Oh. What am I doing? There we go. Now let's get the Supremes in there. Now the last one there, you got to remember, turn it around. You don't want it out here. It's not going to load. Let's kind of see what we have to offer here. So with this one, I'm not loading everything. Oh, come on. Now, let's see if we can get this to move in. Now, since I'm bringing it right up beside it, I can get away with this. I need to fix this area right here. And the other thing I can do is just there you go. That's loading. There you go. Now what I would do, let's see if this interferes in any way or shape. Nope. And this is how I'm going to get power to the second floor to cover this up. Is this way right here. Oops. How is it drawing it down there? So let's go ahead and get some power to it. Okay. Now you see that, there's my production board. Now it would wrap around. I probably would back this up a little bit to cover this corner, to put another producer right here, you know. Something like this. I'm able to pick it up. Now obviously it's not going to be in here feeding by that one. Now you could circulate this ammo underneath in just a, you know, basic pattern, but now let's see how many. Now I probably used quite a bit, 110. Now I could probably take that and divide it by 3 and use about 40 of them. You know what I mean? Just changing it up a little bit, even making it narrow. But I want this bottom circulation. That way it comes all the way around, hits every one of these as it goes around. So I'm feeding each one of them 1 or 2 cases a piece, and then it's dropping on the conveyor when they're not using it. Now over here, a little bit different scenario. Oops. We're going to get the pillars out. We're going to go down the middle here. And normally I would do a row here as well. And so now this is the divide line right here. Let's say this is where I'm going to divide. This is where it mirrors right here. Okay, so everything from here over is going to just mirror. Everything from there over is going to mirror as well. Now what I could do here. Excuse me. Just kill over, Robert. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to produce some ammo right here as well. We're going to roll it all one way, and then we're going to have little conveyors this way, and then one in the middle. Dropping it off. So let me get 2 producers. Okay. Can I go one more just to make it even? Yes, I can. Now, it may drop further out, but yeah, it may drop further out. What I'm going to do is, I think it does drop further out, but we'll just do it like this. We'll put in one here. There we go. Still going to go down underneath and then end up circulating around. And I may back this up and put it out further and then have that thing where it looks just the same as this. There you go. Okay, so that's that side over to there. Put storage here in the middle. Batteries, whatever. So from here over, it's going to mirror right here on the slide. This is for your top end base. So we're going to go right there. And we're not going the wrong way. Okay, we're going to go backwards with it. Now this one here, we're going to go forwards with it. And we're going to bring it. Now normally I'd take it all the way to the other side. Now, we're going to go ahead and just put a bunch of these in. Bring the ammo back. Okay. So, where we have this right here, we're going to rotate it. And bring it out. And we're going to do the same thing here. Right here as well. And this one too. Now, oh wait, I'm off by one hole. No, I think that's right. No, it's not. Now you're asking, hey, I can get all that stuff. Well, don't make damage amplifiers. Buy them. Don't make C-Whizzes. Buy them. Especially when you get to this point. There we go. Now, as always, over on this side, I'm going to jam them in. And the reason why is because I want 3 ammo producers going to each one of them. Every one of them are getting ammo. Ammo that's not being used is getting pushed underneath and goes around to the back. Now on the inside runs where I'm not really worried about as much production, because you don't need everything. Let's see if I can get this ladder in there without it being mad at me. Alright, so there you go. That's the reason why that's going backwards. Now I'd mirror everything from there over. I'd mirror it back this way. I'd probably take this first row and go this way first. Hit the Supreme like I am right here. And then that way it drops back down and goes across. So I'd probably take that middle row there and send it back to that rear corner Supreme first. And that way it's feeding both of them and then dropping and going across to here. Okay, but this would mirror right here. Okay. Now, I don't think I have everything put in. Yeah, I do. Oh, I don't have this one put Now what I'm going to do back here is take it all the way back across. That way I'm feeding both of these. And then it's going to go straight back and go to the other side. And then, so I'd have one back here going forward and feeding over and different scenarios. But you see what I'm saying. Excuse me. Every one of these are getting ammo. No matter what. If this one's running out and it's getting ammo. This one's running out, it's getting ammo. And then once they all are full, then it starts putting it on the bottom conveyor. And that goes all the way around. And I would just have this mirrored all the way over here. Same thing with this, I'd have it mirrored. Let me go ahead and get this back done the correct way. Excuse me. And I would normally have put, let me get these, of course there'd be a whole base above this kind of thing, you know. So, kind of show you what I mean. There we go. And then I'm going to that right there. I should be able to get okay. Now it is going to drop out of this second area right here. We're going to take the conveyor, bring it in, and then we're going to take the small conveyor, go that way. We're going to push it back out, and we want to send it down underneath. Now we have every so I can pull that out, separate it. I can put in a wall here, here, between all of these. I can put a wall there. I really don't want them feeding multiple things, you know. Let's see. So I'd put this right there, right there. That'll work, yes. And then so forth and on around. You know what I'm saying? But you make the call. This is feeding 2. This was feeding 2. That's great. Now they don't have to be right on the floor. You're right on the right. See there. I don't have them on the tile. But when I do go to the next floor, there you go. It's going to give me the support I need for my cruiser cannon barrage on the second floor. Let's go ahead and put in some walls for batteries. And then a floor. And then another set of walls. So you see the difference between the smaller packages, smaller producers, or you know, small advanced, and the Supreme side of the whole thing. I am suffering hard from this sinus allergies. They're so nice. Well, oh, I see what I've done. Mm. Obviously, I've done this the right level. Okay. There we go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take these out. Okay. Now this side would be a little different. I would probably go up with these in the middle to create that secondary floor. Let me go ahead and put the Hellfire around this side to show you what it's going to look like over here. I would go from inside to out, Robert. All right, there we go. Now you may have a different setup of weapons, and you can adjust for that. Or you may even put a half floor out here so you can put in better weapons. May even push the whole thing out at one tile, out to here. So you have the smaller twin barrels and the sea whizzes being fed. That'll probably look like this over here, but with these sea whizzes being fed by sea whizzes. So let's start with what I would normally do on the second floor build up real quick. I would use door frames, just what I do. See there, it works just fine. Now you'll have your issues on the side, and you'll just go through and realign. So there we go. So this one's good. That one's good. That one's good. Now sometimes, oops. Have to remove some. Okay, so to get power again, I'm going to come out to the tile here. And I would probably just ring the whole thing. Now I would not just have one connection point back here. I'd probably end up with something like this right here. And then put a floor over the top of this. So I need to get some battery here so I can do a little demo and show you. And see the difference in battery storage on this side versus that side. Now, that's all I'm going to do. This side's getting fed, that side's getting fed. Let's see, we have some invalid. What do we have that's invalid? Utility tile. Oh, there it is right there. Oh, no support. Okay. All right. Now, let's take it out. I know there's no energy conversion. We're not going to worry about it. We're just going to take it out. I'm going to do level 1. Show you with it producing ammo. Okay. So let's go ahead and name it. We'll name it ammo floor. Okay. Okay. I am sorry. I don't know why it does this to me. I have to exit to main every time. Probably because I got too many bases. Okay, continue. All right, let's go up here and run the base. Infinity Siege. We're gonna do wave 6. Let's do wave 1. Obviously, it's not set up like I normally make them, but this is for demonstration purposes. I'm sorry.
Commander of Outpost 11, Faye Pratt. Sortie authorization granted.
You know, the game should be like insulty. Are you taking that out? That looks terrible. You know, like, or oh man, you're taking a perfect base out. You know, kind of, you know, just.
Heading for the target area. Be prepared.
Oh, my dog. All right, here we go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get production going. Well, I'm not going to have any material. Okay. There's some production right there. All right, now, command mode. We're going to go ahead and skip. And we're going to start production. Now let's go downstairs and look. So these are all producing right here. Oh, there they go. Now, none of them were needed at that point. See that? It's going around. Now let's take a look at the other side. It's still, we're gonna have to wait for production. There's some coming out of the middle. We haven't used any. Let me take a couple of cases. All right, that one's turned around wrong. Ah, see that? Rookie mistake right there. Let's see. So that's why we test, though. I'm going to take some of these out of here. And you'll see I'm picking them up 70, 71, 72, full. Now, if we're not using it, we go to command. Oh, let me go back out of here. B. I'll drop some of the. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I know. No, I'm going to say yes. Okay. We'll go ahead and skip. See them going down the conveyor here. They're moving. And if it needed it, would pick it up, you know. I may have this one in the wrong area to pick up down there. I may have to roll it. Oh, it picked it up. Look at that. There it goes. All right. Trying to get an eye of everything as it produces. Oh, there it picked up one from underneath. That's good. See that? Here they come. Just gonna look at these as they come out. See if any of them else pick them up. There it goes. Look at that. So it does reach underneath. But that creates this, you know, basically a storage facility underneath. Where you can keep stuff and produce it and keep it going. And also, it's not sitting in front of one ammo loader in the back. You're rotating around to each one, and as they need it, they take it. So that one just took those that came through there. It's going to take these as well. $68, come on. Oh, that's facing the wrong way. That's the problem. Okay, Robert. So that's my issue right here. I need to turn this one around. But as you can see, it's working on both sides. We're picking up on bottom. I probably need to roll that conveyor about out one more row to keep them pushed out. Let's go one more level. What am I getting on level 1? Three. Oh. All right, so let's get up here and get a little bird's eye view.
Warning, fog outbreak.
Fog, oh no.
Reduced. Warning, enemy signatures detected.
So at any time when these aren't being used, let me go ahead and it's picking them up right there. 9. Here they come. 10. Oh, 11. Here comes 12. So yeah, that's perfect. The old sandstorm. But taking damage? Nope. I got this one in backwards, so I need to pay attention when I'm putting them together, you know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. You got to test them anyway. Wow. That's something else, isn't it? Okay, well, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I got to turn this one around. I'm going to go ahead and abandon tour. So I think the 2 places I need to work on in the base, we'll look at it real quick, other than flipping that one. Obviously, we're going to flip this one. Okay, the other thing I think I feel like needs to probably be done is this thing needs to be pushed back 1 tile. And I'll show you what I think on that. Just that way I'm not... Okay. And so this is what I think right here. And I could tighten that other side over there up if I wanted to. That should give me 3. And now you could add in shell production here as well. It doesn't matter. And I'm going to delete that one. And we're going to take this and put it there. Oops. That. And then we're going to put there we go. And so I think that fixes that. And I think the other thing I need to do is probably right here and here. If I'm going to keep this style throughout, I feel like I need to roll it over one more tile to keep it right on these orange lines, you know. That'll make this whole thing narrower. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Now you could replicate this one up, you know, every floor and a half. Come up, do another layer of ammo production. Same thing, another layer. Put Hellfires in, twin barrels, Sea Whiz, whatever you want to. Make it look however you want to. Then you'd end up with a main core with a whole bunch. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of batteries. So it really, it'd make a nicer core at the bottom. All right, well, I hope you liked this and enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and watch the videos. I'm going to do one thing. Let me get some pictures. F12. We're going to go F. We're going to get some pictures of the internals on the conveyor itself. So you can kind of see. We'll move up and do this one as well. Then we're going to show this one. Let me go down just a little bit more so you can kind of see the difference. There we go. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Hopefully this helped you out setting up your system. Make sure those green lines are connected and make sure those orange areas are over your collecting points like I made a mistake not doing. Yeah, it's just two different versions of this style right here. All right. I appreciate it. You think about joining it or becoming a member, I appreciate that too. Subscribe really helps me go a long way. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye.